The views, information, and opinions expressed during the following program are solely those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily represent the views of Access Communications, its representatives, or its employees.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the regular council meeting of April 27th, 2026. We have a packed house tonight for a good reason. We have visitors from the U13 Bearcats, ECS, and then obviously proclamation with some the unions in here as well. So we can get things going. Does someone want to bring them in, the Bearcats? Bearcats. The U13 Bearcats are Saskatchewan's provincial champions. Thanks for joining us. Get that banner out front. Oh, get her turned around, the camera. Oh, I see. Sorry.
Let's see if we...
If I can get this. Does that work?
Awesome, yeah. You want to give us a quick introduction who we have with us tonight? Oh.
Looking this way, please.
Yep, you bet. So this is the Estevan U13 Provincial Bearcat Champions, in Saskatchewan. So the girls are comprised of a bunch of small towns, including Estevan. So I'm going to go introductions left to right. We've got Taylor Wilhelm, Estevan. We've got Haley Trinan Torquay, or Estevan. Georgia Roberts, Estevan. Charlie Pyra, Torquay, Estevan / they go to school in Estevan, that's what I say. Tasia Pale up front, superstar goalie from Latman. We got Hannah Lees in the back. Put your hand up, Hannah. Arcola. In front of hers, Bray Walensky and Estevan. Then we have Emma Ryan, Arcola. In the back again with the sunglasses, Nevaeh Fedek, Estevan. We got Mikkel Dove from Torquay, Aria House, Estevan, Lexi Levart, Torquay, and then Cami Farndon, Alameda. So.
Excellent. Can you take us a little bit through the year and who you had to beat to win the provincial title?
Yeah, so we had two girls teams that combined for the provincial team. We kicked off the season with a tournament down in Bismarck. The girls in the States are 6 months older, so we wanted to get down there and play some big, strong, tough girls to get us prepared for the provincial run. Did well down there, won bronze, come back up and started our provincial run where we faced off against Moose Jaw, had some adversity to start. We did it the hard way. We went to the mini game, so we won the first one, Moose Jaw won the second one, and then Charlie went marching down the ice 8 seconds into the mini game and put a goal top shelf to get us in and pointed in the right direction again. So won that series. And then round 2 is up against our rivals and friends in Weyburn. Had a really hard battle with them, come out, won both games. And then we faced off against Warman in the provincial final and yeah, won it up there. Warman had a really fun bus ride up and a really fun bus ride back.
Well, that's good. Well, thank you for joining us tonight, and congratulations. All the best in the future, whatever have you. And nobody can ever take that away from you, that you are the provincial champion. So thank you for coming in tonight, sharing your banner. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, did you have something else to say? Sorry. No, we're good? Yeah, we're good. No, thank you guys for coming in tonight. It was awesome. Did you get all the photos you needed? All right. Media's got you. Thank you all for coming in tonight. It was excellent. Let's wait for the room. I guess I forgot to call the meeting to order. Here we are right, and up next we have more visitors. We have ECS Principal James Jones. He has some skills competitors. They were in a provincial championship a few weeks ago, and also some job fair information. So we'll just get them spun around here, and we'll get them. There's Principal James Jones. Yeah, step up. Yeah. Turn the microphone on, and yeah, you guys just kind of want to, yeah, no, you can just kind of,
His mic is still on.
just turn your mic on there.
There we go.
Well, excellent. We have more visitors here. Thank you for coming tonight. Give us a little quick introduction of who we're looking at here and some of the medals that did you bring your medals? No medals? Oh, we haven't got the touchy something. Anyways,
Thank you.
Give us a quick introduction and
Yeah, thank you to Tony and for council for inviting Estevan Comprehensive School here tonight. Very proud to have in front of us the competitors that went to provincials in Regina on March the 27th. So I'll quickly go through the list of student names, let you know what they competed in, as well as if they were a medalist or not. And then I'll just turn it over to Joyce to speak a little bit. Joyce has a lengthy history of supporting our skills students over the years, and she'll tell you a little bit about the program. So first we have Mackenzie Crosby-Meyer, who placed a gold medal in hairstyling, so if you just want to give a wave. We have Adeline Christofferson, who also placed gold in braiding and bridal. We have Duncan Phillip, who competed in auto service. We have Evan Barber, who competed in the outdoor small engines. We have Indy Froze, who couldn't be with us tonight, but he placed gold in workplace safety. We have Alexa Delaney and Micaiah Lackey, who who competed in photography. We have Milena Stead, who competed in architecture and technology design, and she placed gold. We have RJ Quinn and Carter Sandquist, and they competed as a team, and they did TV video. And then we also have Paxton Beam, who competed in auto body and received a bronze. So congratulations to all of the ECS students for their hard efforts in competing and skills. Maybe I'll just turn it over to Joyce for a few words, but much like any extracurricular, whether it be a sports teams, there's lots of hours that go into competing. Come on, get up there. Get up there. You want to make the official photo? Much like any extracurricular, when students are competing at a provincial or national level, there is sometimes hundreds of hours that go into preparing for this. So Joyce maybe would just speak a little bit about the level of preparedness and what these students have to do to get to this level.
All right, well, you're looking at what we call the ECS skills team. That's kind of our school logo name for them. And they start out by competing at the provincial level called Skills Canada Saskatchewan, with the opportunity in some categories, not all, to be the gold medalist that can go then to Skills Canada, which in this case is in Toronto, at the end of May 27th to the 30th. So in their respective trade areas, the tests basically are unknown to them. You can't really train specifically. It's like somebody coming into the automotive shop, they're bringing their vehicle in, there's some kind of technical problem, and you're listening to that client say what's wrong, and you're trying to problem solve. And in many scenarios, this is what they are tested in all day long. So they have to problem solve. I know in my area for hairstyling and for cooking, even though we don't have a cooking competitor here, but it's a lot of black box. So you don't know what the hairstyle is going to be, if it's a color, any finishing work. You're basically going into this like a tradesperson, but not licensed to be a tradesperson. Their skill is basically fast track. I don't know. I always tell my students it's like throwing you into the ocean, and maybe I'll give you a life jacket. And they work themselves through. We try and get them against the clock and the time and possible scenarios, and it's a test on, what each individual has for skill and how they're going to cope. At the next level, then you're looking at 2 days' worth, and you're against everybody in our country, and seeing who can be the top on that. And that's another whole issue that they're working through. More services, more criteria, higher industry standard than we have here. It's very mentally and physically challenging for them, and even as educators. So I want to kind of talk about the educators too. So we had James Dobis, and James does photography, video production. And then Terry John, she's kind of dabbles in a lot of things, but she's our architectural technologist. She does mechanical CAD. And she's also on the National Technical Committee and Provincial Technical Committee. So we've got a few instructors that are running those competitions alongside of training. And we also then see them at the next level, at the nationals. Another one that we have is Devin Durant, and so he jumped in and tackled the automotive service and small engine. Chris Fortner was supporting our workplace safety student, who also placed gold to go to the nationals. Stephen Yackel, he did the auto body repair, and I do the hairstyling and the aesthetic side. Did I miss anybody? No? We have other instructors too that have retired, and they're still in there running competitions, both provincially and nationally. And I never have ran a competition. I've always had many students over the years, because we've been competing since 1998. So that's a lot of years. But for the individuals that have instructors that can train and run competitions, you kind of get an inside scoop of what those kids will need. I have been fortunate to have a couple of my students over the years go to the Worlds. And that's pretty impressive when you can see, Estevan kids. And one of my earlier ones is Jessie Mountai, who owns Rustics. And then another individual I had was my daughter, who also competed. So Jessie, she competed in Switzerland, and then my daughter competed in London, England. So just to see what those students can do is amazing. Thank you so much for the opportunity to come and share our experiences with the community. It's been, I would say maybe we've been here once out of all those years, so when we were asked, I thought that was very special, so thank you.
Excellent, thank you for that. So congratulations, everybody, for coming tonight. Does anybody have anything to add? Sir, Councillor Johnson, go ahead.
Mayor Cernick, you had your job fair is coming up, I understand. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, thank you. So we've done a little bit of a shift in the job fair. We were going to host a day event at the Comp on May the 7th, but we kind of listened to the business community and some of the organizations, and what we've decided is we're going to do kind of a shine the spotlight on a business who's hiring. And so over the course of some lunch hours in May, we'll give businesses an opportunity to come up into the cafeteria, front foyer, atrium, wherever they want to set up a table, but an opportunity to meet with those students who are maybe seeking summer employment opportunities. So it was a slight shift in kind of, rather than have all of the businesses come on that one day on May 7th, we thought we would open it up and maybe it would work easier for some of those businesses and their busy schedules just to come up and be kind of that career highlight over the lunch hour. So looking forward to that opportunity, because we know many of our youth are not only looking to transition out into the workforce after post-secondary, like after high school, but we also know that many are looking to balance that part-time job aspect as well when they're in high school. So looking forward to hopefully meeting that need.
Thank you very much.
Excellent. Councillor Verba?
Thank you, Your Worship. Just congratulations to all of you. I think it's very impressive, especially hearing when you speak about how it's kind of you're thrown to the wolves without a life jacket and you have to problem solve. I don't think youth gets enough credit nowadays for how much you guys can actually do and accomplish when you set yourself to it. So congratulations.
Thank you. Everybody else is good. Well, again, thanks for coming in tonight. Congratulations, and keep up the good work representing Estevan. That's what we like. So again, thank you guys for coming in. Congratulations. You guys. Congratulations. One more. Congratulations. Again, thank you for coming in.
Get everybody looking this way, please.
Thought you were going to say cheese.
This way. Great, thank you.
Excellent. Thank you again for coming in. Now we have to go to work. Excellent. That was good. Usually we have one come at a time, but everybody was off for the Easter break last time, so. But it was good. Let's wait for the city clerk and then we'll get things rolling. So can I have a motion to adopt the agenda as presented? Councillor Leeser, Councillor Dubowski, any questions, comments? Seeing none. All in favor? Carried. We have a motion to accept the minutes of April 7th. Councillor Veroba, seconded by Councillor Johnson. Questions, comments? Seeing none, all in favor? Carried. Original communications. Oh. My computer just shut off. Up first, Megan Vanstone, Hunter Jaworski, St. Mary's Schools letter of appreciation. So as teachers, we are well aware of the role that community partners have in our classroom, involving the experience and expertise of others as a way of bringing life to those educational experiences that students benefit from the most. In February and March, we asked members of council to receive and respond to emails for our students following civic lessons on levels of government. They still teach that in school, eh? The students were excited to ask their questions and were engaged in conversations about what our municipal government does and how it serves our community. The responses we received from every single member of council were wonderful. The detail, depth, and willingness to really dive in, share relevant information with students were something that brought so much insight into our lesson and created something our students won't soon forget. So thank you to council and each member for taking time to engage with our students and share your knowledge of government and the work it does in Estevan area. It goes to show the members of our municipal government care about our community and are willing to engage in worthwhile discourse, even with future voters. It's conversations like these that help us teach the next generation of active and engaged citizens in our community. So once again, thank you. So we have a motion to accept the thank you letter from Councillor Johnson, Councillor Dubowski. All in favor? Carried. March 2026 GFL report. We have a motion to accept these. Councillor Elliott, Councillor Veroba. Any questions, comments? Councillor Veroba?
It's more about the actual carts themselves and the carts that are around Estevan. So I had an inquiry, which I could have brought up an inquiry, but I thought this might be a good time, is because when people see a garbage can that has the City of Estevan logo on it and it's brown, it is actually GFL that they contact directly. We don't want that kind of through their bylaw reporting, right?
Yeah, you can, I'm not sure about that. Maybe we'll have to find out.
Well, yeah, that's what I was wondering, if we could just clarify, maybe even to advertise that a little bit more, because I actually put it through the bylaw, but then thought after that it possibly could have went through GFL, so I thought we should probably clarify that. And okay. I also think it would be nice if we could look at the location of where we have these garbage cans and where we need more of, because sometimes you got to walk quite a ways before you find another city garbage can. But again, that is something we can look at in the future when the city manager is back as well. But
for sure, we got that. Excellent. Councillor Johnson.
I'd just like to mention, Mayor Cernick, we've had some really windy days lately, and I do see what they have to struggle with GFL on those windy days. A lot of times you're coming down either Newcomb or any street that's open to the big wind, and those containers will be tipped over. And these fellows, I'll tell you, these truck drivers, these operators for GFL, hats off to them. They have to sometimes get out and upright them and manually, you know, operate the levers on the outside and get that load unloaded in the back of their vehicle. So a little bit of a kudos or thank you for participating and making sure that the garbage pickup is completed in
I
the
know
proper
my
fashion.
bin was down the street the other day and I had to go get it.
Totally.
So, yeah. So, okay, good for that. Any more questions, comments out there? Seeing none, all in favor? Carried. Up next, the Estevan Curling Club is looking for a letter of support for November 23rd, 2027. They plan on hosting the Canadian Curling Club Championships right here in Estevan. So we have a motion to send them a letter of support. Councillor Johnson, second by Councillor Elliott. Any questions, comments? Seeing none, all in favor?
So Mayor Cerny?
Carried. Oh,
Mayor
Councillor
Cerny?
Johnson?
Yeah, so this is a men's and women's curling bonspiel, Canadian operated and run through the Canada Curling Organization. And typically, something this size, if we're lucky enough to host it in Estevan, this would mean that we have to operate it out of Affinity Place. Is that correct? I would think so.
They are asking, they say they're going to hold it right at the curling club.
Holy schmoly. Okay, it's a big event.
Yeah,
that's all I'm
it is,
saying.
for sure, yeah.
Okay, that's it. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Councillor Mouse. Oh, no, okay. Did we have a motion?
Yeah.
Seconder, any more questions, comments out there? Seeing none, all in favor? We'll get them a letter. Exhibition, Estevan Exhibition, looking for community event permit for June 13th for their cabaret at the Energy X. A motion to accept. Councillor Waleser, second by Councillor Elliott. Any questions, comments? Seeing none, all in favor? They're looking for an event permit for the entire Energy X for the beer gardens. Motion to accept this. Councillor Johnson, second by Councillor Veroba. Questions, comments? Seeing none, all in favor? Rotary Club of Estevan looking for liquor permits. Oh, it must be getting nice out. We have a motion to accept this. Councillor Waleser, seconded by Councillor Elliott. Questions, comments? Councillor Waleser?
Thank you, Your Worship. Just a note that it isn't a rate reduction. They're not looking for a change to the city's practice. They're simply looking for a liquor license to host their event, and that's what we're putting through tonight.
Excellent. Liquor permits. Any more questions, comments out there? Seeing none, all in favor? Carried. Written reports of committees, Woodlawn AGM minutes 2025. We have a motion to accept these. Councillor Johnson, Councillor Dubowski, any questions, comments out there? Seeing none, all in favor? Carried. Executive reports. Director of Transportation, 2026 dust control tender. Oh, Haley is stepping up to the plate. We have a few quotes out there. You are recommending using Fort distributors as they are the most cost-effective and within our budget of 2026. Any questions, comments out there for Haley? Councillor Dubowski.
Thank you, Worship. In terms of, so I see the recommendation is for Fort distributors, which is magnesium chloride, and the next one up, arguably not a huge price difference, but is calcium chloride. What of those two do you think would do the least, I guess, amount of damage and rot to vehicles? Like, are they both kind of equal, or like how do they differ on that?
I'm not 100%, but I could get back to you on that.
Okay.
Okay.
Councillor Johnson?
Yeah, just a question, going over to take a look at this again. Haley, we have the equipment to spray this down, do we? Do we just go out there and fill up our tanker, or do they do it for us?
They do it for us.
Oh, so this is already supplied service too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you. That's all my questions.
Okay, any other questions, now Councillor Elliott?
Thank you, Worship. Through to Councillor Dubowski, having driven on this stuff for years, right? It hasn't caused any decay to my vehicle at all. It's just a bugger to clean off at the underside.
It's sticky.
It is. You take the good with the bad.
Okay, excellent. Any other questions, comments out there? Seeing none, all in favor? Carried. Up next is the traffic paint tender. We had a couple quotes out there, and we are recommending Sherwin-Williams at $44K, most cost effective. We have a motion to accept. Councillor Verova, Councillor Waleser, questions, comments out there? Seeing none, all in favor? Carried. Well, that got you off the hook there. Director of Utility Infrastructure, the Water Quality Report for March 2026. We have a motion. Sorry? Huh?
Report.
Oh, sorry. Land Development Manager, I skipped something there. The building report. Do we have a motion to accept the building report for March? Councillor Johnson, seconded by Councillor Elliott. Any questions, comments out there? Seeing none, all in favor? Sorry about that. Infrastructure, the water quality report, March 2026. We have a motion to accept this. Councillor Dabowski, Councillor Elliott, any questions, comments? Seeing none? All in favor? Carried. Where are we now? Giving notice, proclamation for the UMWA and IBEW Local 2067. Sorry, I forgot the UMWA 70 Local 7606. A little proclamation. Whereas the history of labor in Saskatchewan, including the events in Beanfate, reflects the sacrifices made by workers in pursuit of safer workplaces and conditions. Whereas this Council of the City of Estevan recognizes the importance of protecting health, safety, and the well-being of all workers. Whereas April 28th is observed annually across Canada as a National Day of Mourning, a day to remember and honor those who have lost their lives, suffered injuries, or experienced illness due to workplace incidents. Whereas workplace tragedies have a lasting impact on families, co-workers, and communities. Whereas it is appropriate to reaffirm our collective commitment to preventing these workplace injuries, ensuring that every worker returns home safely at the end of the day. And whereas labor organizations, including the United Miner Workers of America and the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, have played and continue to play an important role in advocating for safer working conditions and protecting these workers' rights. Now, therefore, be it resolved, I, Anthony Cernick, Mayor of the City of Estevan, do hereby proclaim April 28th, 2026 as the day of mourning for workers in the City of Estevan. And just want to mention we are joined by Ashley Johnson and Kevin Toombs of the UMWA, Local 7606, don't want to get that wrong, and Mr. Ken Hosty and John Donahoe with the IBEW 2067. So thank you for joining us. Does anybody want to step up to the microphone and say, oh, Mr. Kevin Toombs is going to.
Yeah, thank you for having me here tonight, Tony. My name's Kevin Toombs. I work at the coal mine out here in Estevan. I'm the safety coordinator for the United Mine Workers Local 7606. This is Ashley Johnson. He's our recording secretary, or financial secretary, sorry. Yeah, tomorrow's the day of mourning. I'd just like to invite City Council and our mayor to come out to our coal car in front of the courthouse tomorrow at 4 p.m. We have a little ceremony. We honor all the victims who have passed away in the workplace for 2025. Unfortunately, there was 29 people who have passed away in Saskatchewan last year in the workplace from traumatic injury, car accidents, et cetera, et cetera. So just like to invite City Council for a small little ceremony. We light little candles, we set them on our coal car, and we read out the names of all the victims who passed away, unfortunately.
Excellent.
Also, since I do have the floor, I'd just like to personally thank the City Council and your worship for always supporting the coal mines. You know, moving forward, it looked pretty bleak for us there not too long ago, and unfortunately we got some great news that we're going to be coal mining till 2050. Hey, that's a lot of people are going to be able to retire and hopefully stay in our community. So that's big news for us, and we just like to thank you for your support. Thank you.
Thank you for that, yeah. And the first unit number 4, is up and running, so.
Yeah, it's great news.
Very good news, yeah. Thank you for that. Can we have a motion to accept? Councillor Waleser, Councillor Johnson, any questions, comments out there? Councillor Johnson?
Just regarding the Estevan City flag, we also are going to be having that at half-mast tomorrow?
Yes, 9 a.m. for anybody who wants to come out to that. We're going to lower the flags to half-mast at 9 a.m.
Thank you.
City Hall.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you guys for coming. Any more questions, comments out there? Seeing none, all in favor? Carried. Excellent. Well, there you go. We are proclaimed, and we will see you all in the morning.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Ken, were you going to go up to the microphone and say?
I was, but I don't want to cut into your time if you're...
Give it. You have 35 seconds. No, I'm just kidding. Take your time. The floor is yours. Thanks.
Yeah, I just wanted to echo what Toomsy said there, and it means a lot to our members, the members of the mine workers, and everybody else in town that isn't part of a union. The National Day of Mourning, that applies to everybody, and it means a lot. Unfortunately, sometimes there's families left behind when these accidents happen, and seeing those flags at half-mast, I just wanted to mention, is going to mean a lot to them too. So,
excellent.
As far as the good news we've gotten with coal, I couldn't have said it any better than Toomsy. So.
No, it's excellent. So thank you guys for coming in tonight.
Thanks for having us.
Yep, excellent. So we'll see you 9 a.m. for half-mast, and then 4 p.m. at the coal car at the courthouse. So. Thank you, guys.
See you guys.
Roll call. Thank you, sir.
Those are for the back of our truck windows.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Take care. Have a good night. Inquiries, Councillor Varoba.
United Way.
Whoop, United Way. Sorry, geez, a lot of missing stuff here. It's definitely feels like a Monday, I will say that. United Way proclamation. We have Day of Caring is Wednesday, May 27th, 2026. I'll be proclaimed a proclamation. All right, here we are right here. United Way Day of Caring. Whereas United Way Day of Caring is a full day of people helping people and giving back to the community. Whereas United Way assigns local volunteers to local projects to make a difference where we live, and whereas United Way Estevan's Day of Caring organizes teams of volunteers to make significant positive impact in our community, assisting local individuals and nonprofit agencies to complete projects in the spirit of caring. Be it therefore resolved that I, Anthony Sarnik, Mayor of the City of Estevan and the Province of Saskatchewan, do by here proclaim May 27th, 2026 as United Way Estevan Day of Caring, and urge all citizens of Estevan to recognize, support the goals and objectives of the United Way of Estevan. Do we have a motion to accept this proclamation? Councillor Varoba, seconded by Councillor Elliott. Questions, comments? Councillor Varoba.
Thank you, Your Worship. So I'm also the chairperson of the United Way Day of Caring. I've been on the United Way as a board member for 15 years. This is a huge day, not only for the people who we help, but also for the people who come out and do the helping. So we are accepting applications right now for projects, also for volunteers. So you can volunteer as your company, you can volunteer as an individual. You can go talk to a neighbor that you think, boy, they could use some help with their grass, their trees, painting, yard work. We've even done some cleaning of the homes. It's geared towards people who need just a little bit of help to get going in the spring, get their yards going, get their house spruced up, but also people who just need a little socialization. So don't be shy. Don't feel like you can't put a project in. Please do. Sometimes projects come in, they're a little bit too big for us, but we usually work with them and try and size it down to what we can manage. We also look for people with skills. If you have skills like you're a painter, you're a woodworker, you're just a handyman, we appreciate that. We need people who are not scared of heights, that could clean gutters, that they can get in there and do high windows. We just have so many different jobs available for everybody, but we also need the projects to come in. And then we host a barbecue at the Alliance Church. And so that barbecue is also for everybody that's involved to come, socialize, meet each other, and just come together as a community. So please join us on May 27th. You can go to the United Way Estevan website, or you can call it in, and please get involved.
Excellent. Thank you for that. Councillor Elliott?
I was actually voting in favor of the motion.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were going to volunteer yourself to go work that day. No? Any questions, comments out there? Seeing none, all in favor? Carried. And then we also have a proclamation to raise the flag of United Way for the week of May 25th to May 31st. Do we have a motion to accept this? Councillor Johnson, Councillor Dubowski. Any questions, comments out there? Seeing none, all in favor? We will fly the flag as well. Did I miss anything else?
No, Your Worship.
Inquiries, Councillor Vroba.
Thank you, Worship. So again, I already brought up about the garbage can on 4th Street. That did go through the bylaw. Just a reminder to anyone who does have an issue with something they see, the City of Estevan website has been made very easy to work. You just go on there, it says report a problem. Just report it. If you're not sure who to report it there, and they'll make sure it gets to the right department, or they'll contact you and work with you to find a way to report it to the right department. Also, we had got a bouquet, and that was for the city crews that were cleaning the 13th Avenue boulevards. They noticed that over the last couple of years, there's been quite a bit of sand that had developed over there, and actually it's been cleaned up by the crews. And this person noticed that last year a different section had been done really well. So they're starting to see the difference that our crews are taking when cleaning up in the spring, and it's appreciated. And also Paradigm Travel, their route to Regina starts. For anyone that doesn't know, that's a route that will start, I believe, this Wednesday, and it's going to be to Regina from Estevan and back in the same day. It'll go once a week. They need your support. So I've heard a lot of rumblings that we never should have lost STC, we never should have lost the bus route, but we did, and now we have a company that says we're going to give it back one day a week. If they can get some support that one day a week, then I'm sure we can watch it grow. From what I hear, they're taking you to Regina at different spots, but then you'll also be able to connect to different bus routes that take you into Saskatoon and take you into other provinces. So this is huge for our community, but what we need now is people to get behind, look it up, Paradigm Travel, check out the routes and see. I know they got drop-offs at one of the hospitals, they're dropping off at the casino, and I also believe Costco. So look at it, it's $59.99, I believe, one way, but with the price of gas, that's probably a bargain. And the other thing is, Creighton Lodge held their fundraiser this past weekend. Huge, huge, huge success. Thank you to the City of Estevan for supporting that. I know the City of Estevan sits on that board as a support, but also the annual fundraiser is supported. They're also a United Way member agency, and just the community itself. So I preached it yesterday, I'll preach it again today. Shop local, because those businesses give back time and time again, not just to Creighton Lodge, but like we've seen today with the hockey team that came in, the businesses are always being approached by people who need their help. And so as long as we support those businesses, they'll continue to be stronger in our community and be able to support us as well. Thank you.
Thank you for that. Councillor Mouse.
Nothing, Your Worship, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Councillor Elliott.
Yeah, thank you, Your Worship. Just a couple of things. First, you reminded me when you read the letter from the teacher who had the students' email number of us. I just wanted to pass on to whoever, I hope he's watching, the fellow that runs the kiosk in the rink. They think it's extremely important. It could possibly be the best improvement the city could ever see to have a foot-long hot dog available when they go to watch the Bruins. At Suma, there was a resolution passed that where smaller villages and towns were asking for tech support from the province. And I just got thinking that's going to be an easy one for the province to forget that a request was ever made. So I first spoke with James Jones, who was here earlier with the skills students, and they don't have a program for like website development at the comp. But then he, being James, he always thinks of a direction to go. So he directed me to the library, and I went down and talked to Blasey, who has an IT background. And so they're going to see what they can do about developing a program. It doesn't help Estevan, but it helps the province if they can get it going. So it's a program for the smaller towns and villages to access so that they can use these tools to start building their own websites and promote their own smaller communities. And so we'll see where it goes, because the library system is all interconnected, and this will spread across the province once it's completed in a heartbeat. So if there's anybody out there who knows about developing websites and has some really good ideas and interest in that, please contact Blazy at the library and offer to give her your support. And the more people that work on it, the quicker it can be developed and made available to small municipalities across the province. And the final thing I had was to say a happy anniversary to my gorgeous wife, Lori, of, I can carry the one, 42 years. Whoa, I know. I would have killed me long before now. But she has, she stuck with me through all that, and so happy anniversary, Lori. That's it.
Thank you for that. City Treasurer.
Nothing.
Oh, Councillor Dubowski.
Thank you, Worship. A couple things. To just say the Creighton Lodge fundraising dinner was phenomenal. The entertainment was really good. And I believe I saw the amount that was raised, and it was incredible. That's for sure. So that was good, and I was very happy to see it went off, at least from what I saw, without a hitch, and it was very successful. Estevan Art Gallery AGM would be tomorrow, Tuesday, at 7 p.m. at the Art Gallery, and they are looking for board members. So if that interests you, you can attend the meeting, or email director@eagm.ca or call 306-634-7644 for more information on that. As well, the Youth Center, the Estevan Public Youth Center, is also looking for board members. I'm on both of these boards. For EPIC, you can go to the site, which is theepyc.ca, and there should be a drop-down menu that'll say EPIC Volunteers, and then at the bottom it'll say if you're interested in becoming a board member, click the link. So you can do that, and I believe it'll take you to a form to fill out or something like that. I haven't investigated that, but yeah, two boards I'm on that are looking for board members. So if that tickles your fancy, then yeah, I'd like to have some more people on the boards.
There you go. Thank you for that. Councillor Johnson.
Just a few things to mention, Mayor Cernick, is we had this in our budget last year, but we finally have it installed now. The old one has been taken down. That's that LED sign in front of Spectre Place.
Oh, is it up and running?
That one that wasn't working, the one that we couldn't send our signals to properly and all that stuff. So we have that changed out by a company out of Regina right now. It's sitting there with Welcome to Estevan signal on it right now, so there must be some connectivity issues with it, but soon we'll have that solved, and then we'll be able to post whatever's happening at Spectre Place or Affinity Place, if it's a hockey game or if it's a tennis match or whatever. So if you're looking for things that are happening right away in Affinity Place, that new sign should be up and running in no time, hopefully. I just want to mention that to the public. The other thing, we all attended SUMA. SUMA was really important for us all to go and attend, and we all had a good time there, and we took in some educational sessions. Most of the ones that I was focused on was dealing with economic development in the community and stuff like that. So it was about a two-day of sessions that I did take in, but it was very well attended by the province of Saskatchewan with all the municipalities. So lots of people there, lots of I'm going to say dialogue with other members from the communities and things like that. So there was a lot to learn. So it was very rewarding, and it was a lot of fun. The Estevan Public Library has just completed another one of their big book sales. They said it was very successful for Estevan, and I just wanted to mention they had a lot of books there in the library, and a lot of them were sold. I attended a meeting with the Saskatchewan Wildlife Federation at their meeting down at the Legion Hall a couple weeks ago, and I also helped them set up for their fundraising banquet that they hosted at the curling club, and I hear it was pretty good. They had a lot of good, nice door prizes also, But I think I also attended the Creighton Lodge fundraiser at the curling rink, and that was another highlight there too for the community. So lots of that going on in the city of Estevan. It's getting really busy now. It's nice to see. Things are happening. It's a beautiful time of year. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that, Councillor Johnson. Councillor Willieser?
Thank you, Your Worship. Also, congratulations going out to Pebbles to Rocks. This weekend they hosted their what they hope to be first of an annual fundraiser called a mock wedding. So lots of people were apprehensive, didn't really know what to expect, but they do nominate a fake bride and groom, Elvis officiates. They have a full reception with a band, and they were able to raise just over $10,000 to go towards the new Pebbles to Rocks daycare opening in the community later this year. And one of the fun elements is there is still a wedding registry that's open on Amazon, and it lists, instead of wedding gifts for the couple, the wedding gifts that the daycare needs to be able to open their doors. Toys, crayons, rain jackets, anything you can think of is on that list if people in the community are looking for another way to support that daycare. Also happening this week is the Tim Hortons Smile Cookie campaign, which Estevan was the #1 fundraising community in Saskatchewan last year. The community purchases a cookie, and all of the funds and any associated donations go directly towards the group, which this year is called Smile Start Small, and it's to the benefit of Weldon Childcare, Estevan Cooperative Daycare, and the Hillcrest Early Learning Center.
Excellent. Thank you for that. City Clerk?
Nothing, Your Worship.
One of these times, you and the City Treasurer are going to have something. Yeah, I know it's been a busy month for sure. April's always a busy month. Estevan Stripper Spring Bus Tournament, SUMA Conference, Fuel, Food and Fertilizer Conference, Creighton Lodge Fundraiser, Legion Vimy Ridge and Executive Awards Supper Night. Yeah, there's always something going on. Pebbles to Rocks, it's all good. There's always something to do. So, can we have a motion to move into committee? Councillor Johnson, Councillor Dubowski, any questions, comments? Seeing none? All in favor? We're in committee.
If you'd like to share your feedback on the program you just watched, contact us today